Hey, what's up, guys? So I played Black Ops 6 yesterday, as you know, on the live stream, and I gotta let you guys know that I had a lot of fun with the game. I like the movement of the game. I like the graphical enhancements of the game. I know we've had a couple people that have said that the game is not as great as we thought it would be, but I actually had fun. I have fun knowing the fact that there's going to be so much to level up on. I had fun knowing that I didn't have to buy into the Battle Pass or the Vault Edition to enjoy myself. I'm already leveling up without all that stuff. I own the game. I have the steel case book that I could put the game in. It's great. I'm enjoying the game. I had fun. I played for about 3.5 hours. I like the maps. I'm hoping that it is going to be sustained to be played well every single day now, that there's not going to be issues with the internet, that hackers are going to come and ruin the game, because I'm tired of everything being good in the beginning and then going to shit and no longer a good game. So that's important to me. I think it's so far fun, a lot of fun compared to the Modern Warfare 3 is fun too, but when you're playing this game, it's something about the movement that makes you feel like you have more movement. You have more freedom of moving around. I think that's a great thing. And now, with the whole concept of the game being, how do I say it, out now for one day, it's actually a really good game. I'm liking it a lot. I think it's a really good game, and it's just a matter of time before it gets better. And in the meantime, it's fun. Now, I'm not a fan of the way the characters look. I feel like it's more of a hybrid crossover, almost as if we're playing a different game. You know, some of the characters remind me of what's the name of that game? Back 4 Blood. Like, that's the vibes I'm getting with these characters, with the bats and all that stuff. But at the same time, it is Call of Duty. I'm impressed by when you shoot somebody in the game, the hit marker and the kill X is very in their face. They know they're dead. 3 shots, they're dead. That's cool. But what I don't like is how the hit registry is still a little bit off, and sometimes when you start shooting, someone shoots you before you start shooting. Now, maybe on their side of the net code, it's the other way around. Maybe they're shooting at me first. Maybe that's something I haven't realized. So, you know, just thinking about it now is interesting, because it's like, what if that's really what's going on? And overall, the game's maps. Let's talk about the maps. So this game is supposed to be based off of 1991, and I sense that there's a lot of maps that make you feel like you're playing MW3. You know, the more of the, I would say, the Mexican maps with the colors and the way the art is in the game and all that stuff. Maybe I could be off, but nothing against Mexicans. I'm just saying it's got that look to it, every single map so far. Some maps are different. It's definitely different maps for the game. Different feeling, different vibe. It's not like jumping into Modern Warfare 3 and jumping into those maps, that's for sure. And we got Nuketown coming November 1st. So, yeah, I got some good news. I was able to sell my Spider-Man 2 console, never opened. And also, I'm selling my collector's edition Venom statue, giving it to a Egyptian guy that is coming from New York, and he's giving it to his, I think his son or his brother for his birthday. So it's a nice thing, and then I'm using that money towards the Pro to finish off paying off the Pro, and then the rest I'm giving to my wife so she can either use it for whatever she needs, and it's going to be a win-win situation because I pay off my PS5 Pro. And I'm excited about the Pro. I think the Pro has a lot of benefits. There's some setbacks here and there. You know, when you find out Alan Wake 2, if you're playing on ray tracing, it's still going to be capped at 30. It's kind of like, well, Digital Foundry said that these games are not all going to be able to play at 60 because of the CPU limitation. So with the CPU limitation, that is a huge holdback for us as gamers. But we're still getting the ray tracing, we're getting the computing units, we're getting the AI upscaling, and we're getting the memory, we're getting the graphical computes, and we're getting the upscaling. So yeah, I mean, and we're getting 2 terabytes of storage. You can't be complaining that much, because Sony is giving us right off the start a little bit of extra. Now maybe they got a good deal on these SSDs. I think the SSDs that are inside the PlayStation 5 Pro are probably Western Digital. They have this partnership or this deal because it's licensed by Sony, so it's easier for them to do it that way. And to be honest with you, the whole concept of the game is really to be able to play these games at their best resolution, at their best frame rates, and to know that we're getting really good upgrades to the game. Now, are we going to be able to notice these upgrades? A lot of people say that it's very minute. It's very minute. You have to be very close to the TV. But I digress, because every time I was playing on the Pro over the PS4, I did notice differences. I did notice that the game looked more pleasant to behold as we're playing. So we already know that there's a lot of games that are going to be enhanced with the PS5 Pro. So what we have to say to ourselves is, would we settle for the lesser amount of graphical features, or would we settle for the more adjusted graphical amounts? And don't forget, we got the Wi-Fi 7 coming in, so there's a lot of things that it's offering for $200 more. The SSD alone is $200. So with all the stuff that they're adding to it, it's not really expensive as people are saying. And with all the stuff that's included, you could also add more storage into it, an SSD that all the way up to 8 terabytes, which is a lot. That's a lot. So then add that to the 2 terabytes. That's 10 terabytes of storage. That's 10 terabytes of storage. That's astronomical amounts of memory for this 4 years of mid-gen or next-gen, because we might see some really cool games. And the Wi-Fi 7 is huge because of the portal. Now, I haven't even updated my portal yet, but when I get my PS5 Pro and it's got the Wi-Fi 7, I do plan on getting a different router, because I think the different router is going to come huge in terms of the whole connection. So when we're playing on the portal, it might even look more smoother, sharper, because we have the Wi-Fi 7 router. So the PlayStation 5, no-brainer. Pro, it's got the Wi-Fi 7 router, 2 terabytes, got the big three, and that includes the standard console. Yes, I wanted to get the anniversary 30th. I'm going to say it for the last time exhaustively, but that's just a pipe dream, because as of right now, people probably already bought into it, spent a ton of money. Like, I would have had to spend $400 more. So if I were to have to spend $400 more, it would definitely be a little bit, and I would have done it, but at the same time, I would have felt it in my wallet. And my wife, she would have been like, okay, you could have just gotten the standard edition. What's the difference? Yeah, you got a console with a certain number that it was made, and the colors all look like PlayStation 1. But she even said, is that really necessary? If you want to go get the any kind of accessory, you could just buy it. It doesn't have to have colors. And she's right. So, but I still would have got it if I had the opportunity. If I had the opportunity, I would have got it. There's no question about it. That's just how I am. But at the same time, I'm settling for the lesser of the Pro, and just continuing on with the black and white version, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's the white and black, and it's just that's what PlayStation 5 was supposed to be advertised as, the black and white version. So with that being said, it is definitely a game changer, because there's a lot of things that when Digital Foundry says, their voice is accurate. So 99.9% of the time, I'm going to say it is accurate. I don't know if they've ever apologized for saying something wrong. If they have, kudos to them. But at the same time, I'm not keeping a checklist on everybody that says the wrong thing, because if I say the wrong thing, I correct myself and I say I'm sorry, but don't hold me up on this because I don't know the facts, but this is what I'm hearing, and because I know YouTube is very, very critiquing strict with all these people that are in the algorithms, ready to just do whatever they can to soften the blow or make the blow harder, whatever. So PS5 Pro with the portal, Wi-Fi 7, 2 terabytes, 3 different graphical enhancement features, $200 more. So instead of paying $500, you're paying $700, right? Yeah, so 5, 6, 7. Yep, $700. And you know, for $200 more, people are complaining that much. Then maybe it's just not what they want to buy, because if something is so expensive and you buy it and then you're just not happy about the money you spent, what is the point of spending the money? The point of spending the money is when you get the money, just spend it, because it's just paper. You worked hard, treat yourself, get the console. You want the better performance, you want the better looking console, better gaming, everything. Get the one that you want. I want to see all these games look better when I'm gaming, because I already find myself not jumping into any other ecosystem. Even Xbox, I got the Game Pass, but do I really care about it as much as my collection of PlayStation? And not really. I'm hoping that PlayStation is going to make some really good decisions when it comes to making their games more, not just for the supposed modern audience now that they are now so hooked on, but if they started making games for everybody, so everybody enjoys the games and the way it used to be, not what you want us to be now, because we're not and we never will be. Okay, so at the end of the day, give us games that give us the appeal of the superheroes, the badass people, you know, everything that we love in video games. Give us, if a man is a man, a man is a man. If a woman is a woman is a woman, okay? So that way you can distinguish that you're not playing this experiment, this scientific experiment, okay? Let people be people. It's disgusting what our government has done with this whole concept of having these operations, and we're paying for this stuff, and on top of it to say it's okay. This is the stuff that we dealt with our brothers and sisters. Remember, I'm Polish. This is what we dealt with in the 1930s when Hitler was reigning, about the surgeries and how he treated people. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. So I'm gonna bring it back to that time. So let's get back into the gaming, right? So I bought the physical copy. The physical copy, in my opinion, is it's enough. I'm happy. Yes, I didn't get the Vault Edition. I didn't get the electroshocks around the dude with the chain, the zombie police officer. But I did notice that it ain't all that great that it's out to be. And you know what? When the next game comes out a year from now, I am not going to be disappointed, not one bit, because I know I didn't spend all that extra money that I spent on MW3 and all the other games. Cold War, Modern Warfare 2019. I don't know if I bought anything for Vanguard. I'm not certain about that. And Modern Warfare 2, I spent a ton of money. And even Black Ops 4. All these games, if I go back to all the amounts of money I spent, I'm gonna make a live stream where I'm just gonna go into my bundles and I'll show you guys how much money I spent. Because you remember, each bundle pack is 25 to 30 bucks. So 25 to 30 bucks is a lot of money spent. So 25, 30 bucks, 25, 30 bucks, 25, 30 bucks, 25, 30 bucks. The 4 bundles is already $100. So if I have 12 bundles, that's $300. I've already surpassed the amount of money that I would have spent on the game. Now, when I went to GameStop to get the game physical copy with the steel cover case, which I think is cool, and I met some friends, I had a coupon for $16 off. I paid $53 for my total. Yeah, that was a good deal, guys. $53 was a great deal for Black Ops 6. The maps are fine. I got my CD. I feel like it runs actually a lot more smoother. I'm happy with the game. I like how tight the shoot to kill is in the game. It feels tight. It feels it's satisfactory when you kill somebody in the game. And when it comes to the grenades, everything, the movement's fun. The movement's fun. It feels like I can move around. I hope the maps are going to be more it's going to be more open. I hope there's going to be some maps that are really going to defy this game as the best game out of all the games. I hope they're not going to keep bringing out these maps that look tutti frutti, you know, because then it's like, like, I like the colors, Treyarch. I like the way the maps are flowing, but if we have the same thing over and over again, there's not going to be any interest of anything new. It's all going to be the same. So, yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for hitting the like button, commenting, and I just want to let y'all know that welcome to the Stealth Dragon channel. I got some merch on the way. It's just being drawn, the actual logo, the art, and at this time I'm gonna be jumping into Black Ops 6 as soon as I get home from work, which is gonna be 2-3 in the morning, something like that. So I'm really excited to be able to play the game. I like the game. I'm having fun with the game. So right now, from day one playing it, I give it a 8.5 out of 10, which means that I will be playing it more because I'm interested in to see what they're gonna do with the game. So that's really, really important. All right, guys, see you guys in the next one.